the power music has over your brain. Attention! For this video, I want you 100% focus, so that you will get the most out of this video. Do not distract yourself while watching it. Thank you for subscribing, liking and commenting. Welcome to Mind Mentor. Today we will talk about the power music has over your brain. And you may think now, yes, music helps me to relax and calm down. And this is true, but music has much more power, even in the negative. I used to listen to music too back in my school times, and I heard many songs. When I say many, I really mean many. And I heard every different genre, from rock, pop, even country. I tried them all. But then I had a phase where I listened to more depressing music. I think you too know how this phase may come. You get more and more into it, and slowly but surely you listen to things that are more depressing or sadder. And I don't know anymore why. Because I was not a sad person. I was somebody that often felt happy and good. But at one point I noticed that I was feeling less good. And I started to feel more unhappy more often. And I went from this really happy person to more like a normal person. Not particularly happy, but also not that really sad. So I had a very weird mix of emotions. And after some time, I stopped listening to music. Because I never was somebody that often heard music. I just had phases where I would listen to music on occasions and then stopping completely for multiple months and even years. And after journaling about it, I noticed that the music made me feeling more sad than I really was. Because after I stopped listening to music, I went back to feeling more happy. And after reading some studies, years after this event happening, I understood why. Because when we hear music, our brain releases dopamine, the hormone in our brain that makes us feel good. But music also heavily influences how we feel. This means that when you hear happy music, your emotions will be influenced positively. But the problem is that the same will happen vice versa. When you're hearing sad music, you will feel even sadder. This is why girls and even boys, after breaking up, listen often to breakup songs or sad music. Because through the sad music, we will feel even sadder, and thus making us get more into the emotions of sadness, because the relationship is over. So that is why you often see kids that are more into the emo culture. We listen to sadder or more depressing songs because it literally shapes your personality, how you act and think, and especially the last 2 points I just made are heavily influenced by not only by the music you listen to, but especially the lyrics you listen and hear. When you hear how degenerate the music is in today's world, it is unbelievable. I must say, thanks to God, I never listened to it. But when I hear lyrics of girls saying that they should do the most degenerate things ever, lyrics about twerking or giving men sex just for a ride in a Lambo is unbelievable. And I tell you, for sure, these lyrics will shape the mind and actions of your sons and daughters, and even of yourself negatively. Because through the catchy songs and lyrics, it will be ingrained into your brain. There are songs you haven't really listened to in 1 or 2 years, but still know how they sound and what the lyrics are. There are songs from primary school, from kindergarten, that you know deeply because they are ingrained in your brain. So think about the music of today's age, how hard they get ingrained into your brain. And this will be ingrained in you, your sons and daughters too. About how girls should just give sex for a Lambo ride, or men that should just pursue casual intimacy. It is truly unbelievable. And I can give you only 2 tricks to avoid that. The first one is to really, really watch out what kind of music you listen to. Is it positive? Does it make you happy? Or does it make you sad or more depressed? Do the lyrics talk about something positively or give you some sort of good value? Or do they just say to do drugs and have intimacy with everybody you know? This tip is really hard because there are many bad songs without us even noticing it. The second trick, and the one I use, is to simply stop listening to music completely. I never listen to music on my own because I understand the power it has over my brain. The only thing I can't avoid is in restaurants or the gym speakers, because this is something I cannot control. The good thing, those are just exceptions that are okay, because you do not consciously choose to listen to that music. But I really recommend you to completely stop listening to music. This is absolutely the best thing you can do, or to really narrow down what music you hear, and you will see how your life will improve. I personally must say, it is easier and much more worth it to just completely stop listening to music. So, to conclude everything, music has an overwhelming power on your brain. Music and its lyrics influence your mood, personality, thinking, and actions, positively and negatively. But through the degenerate music we have in the modern world, in most cases, it will influence you negatively. 2 tricks to avoid negative influence is either to listen clearly to the music and lyrics to see if they influence you positively or negatively in your mood, personality, thinking and actions, and so to sort out any negative influence of songs you currently hear. The second and better step is to completely stop listening to music. This will bring you on the safer side, and you will not be influenced at all. And it is okay to hear music in the restaurant or through the gym speakers, because those are exceptions that you cannot control. And with gym speakers, I mean gym speakers and not your headphones. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and commenting. And next week, you will get the next step. I am Mind Mentor, and I'm content to bring and help you through this journey. I will upload 1 video a week on Saturday, so you have enough time to get used to every step you will take. Until then, make your family, God, or yourself proud.